Shedcast.
Welcome to the NFL.
Where we discuss all things sports, music, and whatever else we want to talk about. Bringing you the hottest artists, music, and exclusive interviews. And a long list of updated sports talk. The only place you can find the hottest podcast on Apple and Spotify is right here on the Shedcast. Now, here's your host, Harvey.
Let's go!
Yo, happy Veterans Day. I mean, a day early. It's your boy Harvey. Guys, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Ready for the weekend.
I'm ready too. So it's been, we've been kind of relaxed on this podcast. I feel like the last one kind of pissed me off a little bit. Didn't go as planned. This one's starting to not go as planned. We've already had a problem with TikTok.
Technical difficulties.
But we have a special guest with us today. And he is a childhood friend of mine and now an MMA fighter here locally. Ashton, No Chance Caniglia, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Welcome.
It's nice to see you.
Good
Nice to
be
see you.
here. Good to see you. It's been, 11 years?
Oh, man, it's like 15 years.
We didn't have our 10th year high school reunion.
I didn't go to that.
They didn't have one.
I didn't think so.
They added us on Facebook.
That's right. Yeah.
Accepted that.
I didn't do that. That wasn't my thing.
My
I
10
don't
year
know if
got
I'm-
canceled from COVID. So I
That's
didn't
why.
get to
That's why ours got canceled.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think I would have went.
No, I was in Mississippi. I was stationed in Mississippi, so that didn't really work out for me. So
Didn't care to go to mine.
you didn't?
Did not care. If I don't talk to you now, I don't need to show up at a reunion to talk to you.
Well, I feel
you weren't gonna rent a Lambo
Yeah.
and
Nah.
just try to stunt on them.
No,
I
listen.
don't have that money.
Listen, I definitely feel like Facebook is high school reunion.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
If you're not on Facebook, I'm sorry, I mean, just not up to date with the times. But everyone puts their shit on blast on Facebook. You can see everyone's personal life on Facebook.
That's how you run a business.
And then get
pretty
told
much.
not to judge somebody.
Right. Well, and if I went in person at the high school reunion, I'm going to judge you right there. But no, I don't do that stuff. Not a fan of it. But it is Veterans Day tomorrow. Okay, so we're doing the show a little early on Thursday instead of Friday. Feels weird
It does.
Definitely feels weird.
It does.
because I'm used to going back through and editing everything, and then
Trying to push it out real quick.
and then
Saturday.
enjoying my Saturday, sleeping in. My wife lets me sleep in, so it's kind of nice.
I bet that's nice.
It is
I don't get to sleep in ever.
my Saturday is my sleep in day. Then she gets to sleep in on Sundays, so it
There you
works
go.
out. It works out for everyone.
Schedule.
It is. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's like I train all week and I work all weekend.
That gets tough, I bet, right?
Work
So,
hard, play hard.
before we get into everything here, I do want to see if I can try to do this Veterans Day special video that I have. I really want to do it.
Oh,
Let's
by the
see.
way, thanks for your service, Tyler.
Oh, no, thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
See,
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. It's fun. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed every minute of it.
My brother's in the Navy. He's in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot he joined.
Yeah.
Huh?
A long time ago. He loves it.
Does he?
He loves his life. He's in the Hawaii, no kids, married.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's enjoying
loving
it.
it. My other brother Jace, he's in the National Guard. He's trying to get out though.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I got out. I got out as quick as I could. I was like, nope, I'm done. I am done. So we're over live on TikTok as well. Everything gets uploaded to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So if you guys ever want to check us out, that's where you want to check us out at. And we got some people checking in saying what's up. We got some subscribers here.
What's going
So-
on, everybody?
Welcome.
Husker Fan 1 over here is as a subscriber.
Real
as
quick,
well
I think
as-
I'm gonna take one of these hustle drops.
We're going to get into that real
Trying to
quick.
clear it out. Yes, sir. Hustle drops. If you don't know about it, go get you some.
You want to try some of these?
What is it?
So it's just it's all natural. It's made out of mint, mint extract. Let's see if I remember. It's mint,
Get that
monk
Febreze.
fruit, coconut oil, and wintergreen oil.
Oh,
It's
it-
all
Yeah,
natural.
I will try that.
It literally opens
So-
up everything.
It
I figured.
Instantly.
I figured. Yeah, you
Instantly.
just drop it in your mouth. I figured as a fighter, you might have known about that. You just drop the whole droplet in
Take
your
the whole
mouth.
thing.
All of it.
Tilt
Yep.
your head back. Take it.
Just drop it. Yep, and then swallow it, and
Swallow
then
it, take 2 deep breaths.
take
Oh,
2
my
deep breaths. Oh,
goodness.
you good? You got it all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a like tick,
Opened your airways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like
Did not take a deep breath in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all up in my sinuses right now, and my
Wow.
sinuses have been backed up for
Where
like
you
3
get that?
days.
So that's
And
our.
I can breathe right now.
So that is our sponsor. And you head over to remember the website,
Yeah, fxdrops.com.
and they got stuff for sleep. They got stuff for bugs when you're
Focus.
outside.
They got
Focus stuff.
Instagram.
They have Instagram. They're on Instagram. They're all over Instagram.
They're all over
great.
TikTok
Yeah,
right
it's,
now.
it's
Yeah,
real life.
they're-
It's real life how it works. It's crazy.
It's kind of cool.
It's crazy
That's
because
awesome.
man, I can breathe, bro. That's
Instantly.
crazy.
It is
It's
actually
awesome.
really nuts.
That's awesome.
It's
Like
cool.
a
So
nasal
My daughter's on there
spray,
saying
but-
hi.
is she on there?
Yeah.
Abby.
Abby, Aubrey.
Oh, I was is that Aubrey?
Yeah, Aubrey on Abby's.
So let's see. I want to try to see if I can get this to come up here, guys. Let's see. It makes it tough because it's want to be for the TV cam, and I'm trying to see if I can get you guys. Let's give me 1 second. It's gonna be paused for a second. Usually have all this stuff up ahead of time, but I
Slacker.
guess I don't. I know
It's all good. It's all good.
Slacking.
it's terrible.
Amateur hour over here.
That's what it is.
We're new to this. Give us some time.
Bear with us, people.
It only gets better.
Yeah.
That's what I usually say, anyways.
That's what we're looking at here. So we'll bring that.
So Ashton wins the fight.
Saturday, December 3rd.
Nice.
Lincoln, Nebraska. At
In Lincoln?
Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Okay. All
You
right,
know.
bet.
You the main event?
I am the main event.
Mark that in your calendars, ladies and gentlemen.
I was the main event last event at it was at man, where was it at last time? It's Lincoln. It was just in Lincoln. Let's just
Gotcha.
say
So,
that.
yeah. How'd that go for you? Because
it
I remember
was-
that fight.
I was against Nate Savage Smith, Dana White Contender Series vet.
Okay.
So
Nice.
went the distance, but I dominated all 3 rounds.
That's
That's
hard.
good.
That's hard to do.
That's good.
That's
I'm
really hard to
waiting
do.
for the video to drop so I can post it on YouTube.
Yeah?
I got it on Fight TV. I bought that right after I fought. I was like, I want to watch it.
So it was a
Yeah.
pay-per-view special, kind of, in a sense. Like you had to buy in order to watch if
yeah.
you wanted to watch from home.
Yeah,
That's
they
sick.
post them on YouTube. MMA Futures.
Make sure to let us know when that drops. We'll share it.
Yeah,
on
we
the
definitely.
page for
If you
sure.
do it, is it going to be live on December 3rd? Is it going to
Yeah,
be like
it'll
you can?
be on Fight TV or
Okay.
MMA Futures.
Yeah, we'll put that in the link in the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I got a nice, cool little NCTV box that I could probably watch that on too.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Yeah. What's tickets looking like for that? Do you know?
Tickets are $30 GA. You pretty much sit whatever you want. And cage side's $80. First row, second row's $70.
Oh yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Nice.
Oh yeah. How long you been doing it?
Man, I've been fighting my whole life.
I mean, he's not
Hey,
wrong.
Hey, I ain't even mad at that answer,
But
bro.
I've been doing mixed martial arts since 2013. I had my first fight, and literally I just called Seth Bass, and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
I knew he was doing it, so I wanted to fight. He's like, call Tim Baser. I
Yep.
just went in there with my wrestling knowledge.
Good old
and
Timmy B.
Yep.
That's
So
what I did.
funny you say Seth Bass because that's who we used to wrestle with in high
Yeah,
school.
in
That
middle
kid was
school, too.
that kid was stocked. I mean, or stacked. I mean, stocked. The kid was
He wasn't
stacked.
aftermarket. He was
no,
stock.
he was
full
stock, full
Yeah.
stock. But no, he was really good, and he was just a muscular kid. I mean, he just whooped people's ass anytime he was on the mat.
Yeah.
So, and he was in my weight class too. So that was always fun battling with him in my weight class.
Terrible
it
day
was
for
fun.
It was a terrible day, but we were back and forth. He was good. I had a lot of tough people growing up when I was in wrestling because my weight was 152, so it wasn't an easy
I was
class.
in the lightweight, so that was tough too.
Yeah,
And
lightweights are no joke,
scrappy.
man.
They're fast.
They're
you know,
fast. I hated it.
and they scramble. It's
Yep.
just like fighting. It's the same way as the lightweights. I fight in one of the toughest weight divisions in the world, pretty much.
So how you got into your wrestling? You started out with KWA, right?
Oh yeah, KWA.
And you wrestled that for a while, and then a few of your friends, including myself, were like, "Hey, we're over here at Millard South Wrestling Club. Come over here and wrestle with us." I think you moved to Millard
stayed.
then, right?
I stayed at KWA.
You stayed at KWA, and then
Yeah.
high school you went to
I
Millard
remember
South.
I didn't go to Millard South till my sophomore year.
Yep.
I moved to Louisiana.
Yep, that's right.
and
Yep,
I moved back.
yep. And then you wrestled from there on out. And then
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
been ever since. Now you're in the
Yeah.
octagon, huh?
I got in a lot of trouble in high school getting
Yep.
in fights, so
All the
wrestling
time.
didn't really pan out. But
Yeah.
then,
I got suspended
then
twice.
fighting,
Twice.
fighting came around.
Nice number drop.
Yeah,
So-
you were a little scrappy in high school.
Oh yeah, man.
You didn't take no shit.
No,
You woke up, looked in the mirror like, who am I gonna fuck up today?
I don't think it necessarily.
He said I wasn't looking for it. He said trouble found me. Trouble
I
found
wasn't
me.
running from it.
No, I remember a few fights. It was it was fun.
I think we all had our bad. We were bad. Let's just say.
No, yeah, no, I mean you're not wrong.
I mean, I think I remember our principals naming in 2010 the worst class they had.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, you graduated 2010?
Yeah, he was worst class.
That's when I graduated.
Worst
What school
class.
did you go to?
Millard South
Millard South.
and
So-
Millard North.
Yeah. So I remember like that's when we get in fights. It was at the church behind Millard South. That was where we'd fight at. We'd all
Or
meet up at the
be-
church.
Behind Petsco, remember
Yep.
that?
Oh
fight?
yeah. Yeah.
Justin Fenton.
Yeah. I remember that.
Name drop. He called it just. I'm ready.
I remember
Round
that.
2, let's go.
We used to scrap behind Hobby Lobbies. We used to
Oh,
the old
man.
pizza machine before pizza machine was pizza machine. It was like an old something. We'd fight behind there, and then it
We
was
just
at the
pick
church.
Fights to pick fights. I don't know.
Or like
what was
TJ's
wrong
house.
with
TJ's house at the park. We'd just go and find people to fight. Like it was just crazy.
That's that good old testosterone.
Man, it's just and that's what we
used to
do.
Put on the gloves and just fight for fun. Too.
Yeah,
We
we'd box
didn't-
it out, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
We didn't.
We weren't smart back then.
No.
Back then?
The fun part was when the girls put on the boxing gloves.
I remember that.
I remember at Jake Brooks, it was
Oh yeah, in his basement.
it was Hannah. It was Hannah and Lauren Robb. I
Yeah, I remember that.
think. Hannah
yeah.
Matson.
Yeah, they were.
They were
doing
Arcady
it down the
Payne, I don't
basement,
know.
that's what-
They were. It was outside. Oh, that was fun.
We used to have the whole. We used to have the whole football team over there too. I remember we had Juan get up with the boxing gloves and box Bronson Marsh. I remember that. So this is our Hispanic friend that was like 7'2", and he fought like our high school quarterback.
7'2".
No joke. Hey, I'm not
That's
kidding you.
tall, bro.
And he was boxing and he was just throwing he was just doing this. Like it was
Man,
he knocked him out though. It was crazy. It was fun. It was boxing in the basement, man. That was what's up.
sometimes you got to put the gloves on.
You do.
So how do you
Sometimes.
guys feel about Anderson Silva losing to Jake Paul?
I think it was set up.
Publicity
Red-
stunt. That's a publicity stunt.
It was meant to
I've never
happen.
seen one.
I mean,
Silva's a badass. There's no way he lost to him.
How do you feel about it?
you know, I feel two different types of ways about it. Really, like Jake Paul is getting better,
He is. He has a boxer. He's
doubt.
getting better. Yeah,
No doubt.
but he is still fighting guys out of their prime.
he is.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva is probably the best fighter in my mind out of his prime.
Oh,
but
for sure. And he can
was
still back it
no
up.
boxer. He's
No,
not
he's
in
not.
his prime. I think if Jake Paul really wants to prove himself, and prove his skills, he'd fight someone in their prime with an actual
Boxing
Boxing
background.
background.
boxing record, like
Yeah.
I feel that.
high, like 50 wins. You know,
I feel
you
that.
know?
No,
Look.
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. So
So
I personally think it was set up. I think it was done because if you remember at their conference that they had at the end, they said, you know, if he wins, then he's gonna have Anderson Silva come over there and help
Yes.
him with his stuff.
This is exactly what I was gonna say.
And
too.
then if Silva won, he would, you know, fight him
Fight
anywhere,
MMA,
whatever.
yeah,
fight a kickboxing.
So the whole
guy.
the whole
kickboxing.
point, it brought
he'd be
in
like
money,
the president of this new organization that
Right.
helps pay, get better.
and now you're
insurance
gonna
for
not only
fighters.
gonna make more money than what you just did because I think Silva took home $555,000 or $550,000 from that fight.
He got paid less than what
Yeah, but
Woodley got paid.
well then and then what?
Yeah.
Paul got paid. It was $1.5 million for that fight. So he still got paid.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's
now-
a big
He's-
bag.
But
He's
now,
excellent at promoting himself.
That's a
He
big
is.
bag to not get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, because if you go back and watch that final punch, bro.
Which one, against Woodley?
No.
no,
Silva?
the
Yeah.
Silva one. Yeah, if you watch that final punch where he downs him, Bro, I mean, he made contact. It's not enough to jar the brain, though. I've been hit plenty of times.
No, it wasn't.
That shit ain't dropping me.
I'm gonna tell you though. That's why I think it was that. But it's been like that every fight he's been in, hasn't it?
Every who Paul?
Yeah.
You don't really know what's real, what's fake no more.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's what sucks.
I will say I agree with Ashton, though, just because Jake Paul's boxing skills have improved, for sure. I guarantee the kid's an athlete,
He has
just
money.
like Logan.
Comes
Logan
from
is a
money.
great... I mean, Logan's wrestling is crazy, bro.
Have you seen his matches?
Yeah, dude, like he's
Dude,
good.
He's got skill.
He's good, bro.
He
Like
is
they're
definitely
athletes.
good.
They're definitely
You're not wrong.
athletes. So, I mean, I'm not taking any credit away from Jake Paul. I actually like Jake Paul just because this dude is trolling and making millions off of people. Millions just by trolling. And now he's, trying to be athletic. He's still buying his wins, I think. But with that being said, I mean, sooner or later, this kid's going to fight somebody for real when he's ready.
He's definitely buying his wins for sure.
When he's ready, though, he's going to fight someone for
Yeah.
real.
You know, what I think what most people and what most fighters are getting upset about is Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They come from money, so they can pay for all this high cost training. And
Well, it's
coaching.
That's not their
YouTube.
fault. That's
No.
not even their
And
fault.
But YouTube
fighters are
can
getting
help them
mad
out.
because they're pretty much skipping over all the amateur. They're not putting all the
They're not
work.
putting the
to
work in.
climb
Yeah,
the
they're not
ladder,
putting the
Yeah.
work.
you know?
See,
They're
that's
just getting put on the
Well-
opponent because they have money and they're already famous from YouTube and all that.
Disney
Which
Channel.
I don't think it's really fair.
I can
Yeah.
see.
It's just
Yeah.
but no.
politics.
But now
It's-
his brother's in WWE, and there's a lot of pissed off people because he just
He
jumped
skipped
over.
the line too.
He skipped the line hardcore, and then he had a
Mhm.
title shot.
Yeah.
He had a title shot. That's what blows my mind. How are you gonna have a title shot when you just got to the WWE? You know what? It's me and you are fans of
We
WWE,
know,
so
we know.
we understand it. But there's a different line when you can't be doing that stuff, man. Like and just
Bro, so you mean to tell me if you were Logan Paul, say you're Logan Paul right now, and I came up to you and I was like, hey, bro, I'm going to give you $5 million for you to do a title shot just because we need the ratings.
oh yeah, I would do it.
You're
No,
saying
Absolutely.
yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So it's not even Logan Paul's fault. That's,
no.
No.
I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm saying
That's
like
the
that,
promoter's fault.
right? But at the end of the day, he thinks now he's like this all famous wrestler, but he has been putting in the work. He's been working out at the gym. He's with Shawn Michaels, learning everything he can with WWE and how to really take a throw or take a ring.
Right.
He's a better wrestler than a boxer.
He is. I think so. And he's fun to watch. I watched him at Crown Jewel, and he was fun to watch.
I missed that one.
That was a great show, and I just don't think it's honestly not fair for everyone that's been waiting for a title shot with this guy because he's been holding this title
I agree.
for 2 years.
I agree.
Yeah.
2 years.
Very long time.
And he's the longest reigning champion for 2 titles.
It's all part of the show, baby.
It is. And then it's supposed to be him getting knocked off here so shortly, so that'd be interesting to see.
Just like
I
Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar came in, he skipped everybody too.
Yeah, no, Brock.
No.
Brock,
When he came back,
Brock,
when he originally started, he did
he started in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, when he came back.
When he came
Brock
back,
Lesnar became
yeah,
Brock
after he
Lesnar,
was
yeah.
UFC champion, of course you don't jump the line after that.
Bruh.
But he was in it before when he was Brock Lesnar.
Right.
He was in there in 1999 and 2000 after
Yeah.
he just got out of college out of Minnesota.
Yeah, I was watching that shit, and he was F5ing everybody.
Hell yeah, he was.
Everybody, bro.
Everyone didn't care. And then so he left. He got into USC, and he wasn't terrible.
What about
I
when
mean,
he went to the UFC? He had 3 fights and fought for UFC.
Yeah, he fought
championship?
Kimbo Slice too. Yeah,
But it was
got
also
beat.
his weight class. At that time there wasn't a lot of heavyweight guys
Right.
in his weight class. So what he was wanting to fight the baddest of the bad, right? And no one else wanted to step up to fight Brock Lesnar. Not a lot of people wanted to step up to fight Kimbo Slice either.
That dude was scary on YouTube back in the day.
Dude, that dude
yeah,
was
but
nuts.
not in the ring.
No.
Not in the ring.
Not
Not
in his rules.
statistically. No.
You
Not
what?
in the streets, Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
But
yeah,
once
no.
he stepped in the cage, it was a whole different.
It's a whole different
Yeah,
Kimbo.
it's more. It's a lot more
technical.
technical. You
Yeah.
gotta. It's MMA, bro. You
When you
you're
watch
mixed martial
when I
arts
watched
at that point.
when I watched Kimbo and Ultimate Fighter, that just to see how he didn't know anything about the sport. He didn't know a single thing. So he's sitting there learning everything, learning takedowns, learning reversals, and he's like, dude, I'm just a street fighter, man.
Yeah.
I don't know any of this stuff.
Isn't it crazy how the baddest MFer that you know will get whooped by somebody else in this world.
Yeah.
Like whooped. Just
crazy.
absolutely destroyed.
That Ultimate Fighter that Kimbo Slice was on
Yeah.
had a local fighter from Omaha on there as well.
I remember that. I don't remember what his name
Abe
was.
Wagner.
Abe Wagner, man. I
Abe
remember
Wagner.
Abe.
Yeah.
Abe Wagner.
Yep.
Yep. He came out of Houston's camp.
Isn't Ellenberger from Nebraska?
Yeah. Both of them?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
twins.
they're both. Yeah,
They
Yep.
went to Scott.
that's right. And
And then you got
I swear to God, I went to high
Then you
school.
got
I
with-
thought,
Lionheart as
the
well.
Ellenbergers went to Millard South.
Or maybe they went to
Because I know they went to,
Maybe it was Millard South.
yeah.
It was either Millard South or Scott. I know
I
that.
think it was Millard
'cause
South, 'cause
Millard
my
South
cousin
and
went-
Scott are two of the best high school wrestling teams in
Yeah.
Millard.
And then he went to Kearney. Joe did
yeah.
wrestle.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. There's some people coming out from Omaha. I didn't really
You
think
got Terrence
about.
Crawford
Crazy.
fight coming up, too.
Omaha's coming up.
Like Ashton said, we've been fighting our whole life.
Right.
Like,
Ain't-
you know, the how advanced our coaching and our new nutritions are with school and stuff. Fighters are being more trained and more
Yeah, and
Mentally prepared.
mental.
like
Is it?
it's so advanced where everybody's gonna be having problems.
Do you think it's more of a mental game than it is physical, or do you think it's a little both?
Mental,
Mental. Yeah.
yeah, more mental. I would say about 90% mental, 10% physical.
So when you condition, so like, I don't do sports obviously anymore,
He
but
said, I don't do, obviously,
anymore.
I don't do sports.
hey
So I got
man,
to have this big hoodie on because I knew he was coming today, so I had to like.
I look
wear a big-
skinny, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, but in high school, I was all three season athlete. I did it, and so what
Better be with the
what did he say? He said it was
Doodle.
Millard South,
Millard South
according,
according
to
to
Google.
Google.
Okay, so who was that? Ellenberger?
Yeah, the Ellenbergers. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say their sister or some cousin or something went to high school with us too, and she was a younger grade before, and she used to get us fight tickets all the time. But no, I did 3 season sports. I had my name on a plaque at the school. I did it all, and then I
Weird
got
flex, but okay.
I got fat, man. I got fat. I couldn't continue it. I got broken, man. It just is what it is. But I know how it is when
Revo, dog, you're funny, man.
I know how it was. I know how it was when I was just getting into sports and transitioning between sports and doing the summer conditioning and getting your body back in it. So when you're doing the conditioning, do you ever have a time off to where is it during the winter times, or is there ever a time off where you just always in conditioning mode?
It's all season. It's all year round. Fighting's all year round. You don't,
No days off.
You don't want to fight every month, but you want to train.
Right.
You take days off to recover. Those are your most important days, your recovery days.
Right.
So
It's crazy.
Where are you
think
training
about
out of?
Mid America Mixed Martial Arts Academy, where Drew Dober.
Drew Dober started.
Yep.
I heard you Dover.
Drew Dober. Is Numa still out there?
Who?
Timothy Soretta?
Yep, that's my Thai coach. That's my corner.
That's my boy. Me and him go way back.
Yeah, because you used to do it back in the day, right?
Did.
How long did you do it for?
Probably close to 10. Probably started right when I got out of high school, like him, angry, wanting to fight everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think he said he had his first fight in 2013. It was probably my last fight because then my daughter was born and
Right.
I was supposed to have one fight after that, and I ended up breaking my hand, and I was like, I can't work. I can't do this.
So let me ask you guys this, since you fought and knocked down before, and us peasants over here haven't.
Bow to us.
I mean, I boxed for a while. Victory.
I mean,
I've been in a square, but not an octagon.
I mean, I love boxing. I'm just saying that octagon's a whole different thing. It's
The
I agree.
How-
I totally agree.
you know what I mean?
But I watched a lot of UFC too.
I do
You get
too.
This triangle, you keep talking like that.
I
So-
trained UFC. What?
So how is it when you're going into your fight and you're getting ready to walk out, going to that cage? What does it feel like? Like what goes through your body and your mind? Do you
You're
have
the
to,
recent fighter. Let's hear it.
man, when you're in that set of mind, it's quiet.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing.
Quiet.
Do you come out with headphones on?
No.
Nothing.
I have my favorite song, TFB. It's Training for Battle
Mhm.
by King ISO.
Okay.
So
Great artist coming out of
go
Omaha.
listen to it.
Yeah.
He's from Omaha, and he's with Strange Music, Tech Nine, Jelly Roll, all those great artists. And
Oh, you know what? He's actually coming to town here.
Jelly Roll.
No,
I'll take.
ISO, or he's supposed to put on a concert.
he
at-
lives here.
Yeah,
He's
he
going
lives here.
on
Yeah, he's-
tour soon.
Yeah, so he's starting here with the tour. He's starting it here. Sorry to cut you off, but I got invited to a meet and greet with that. So
Nice.
Oh, you should go.
Get that.
I can't.
interview.
I'll be in Vegas.
Dang it.
I'll be in Vegas. I'd rather go
So
to Vegas,
fun.
man. I got plenty. If he's here locally, I have plenty of time.
Yeah,
I'll go to
that's
Vegas.
facts. That's facts.
So you come out with that song.
So I'm just, it's quiet. I hear everybody, but in my mind, it's just quiet.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for so long that you gotta go out there calm.
Yeah.
That's how you know you a killer, bro.
Right.
Because like
I'd be trying to get hyped or something.
it's like the eye of the storm. It's just you don't hear nothing.
Like literally, once I enter the arena, I'm in like my mode. Like
Yeah.
it's a switch, it's an on-off
Yeah.
switch. It can
So do
turn
you-
on, it can turn off.
So in the backstage when you're getting ready and you're doing a little bit of sparring here and there, you're kind of getting warmed up. Do you have anything playing in the background? Is there anything that motivates you, or is it just all in your head?
My headphones are in, obviously, the whole time, and
Right.
I'm just listening, and I'm just pretty much my head's blank.
So what do you do preparing to go into the octagon though? Like what leads
Mainly
up to that event?
Stretch, get up early.
You have a specific diet you got to stick to for like a week or so, or
If
to
you're
keep-
cutting weight, yeah.
You got like a lucky
do.
pair of socks.
right underwear or anything?
No,
Nothing.
I mean, mainly I never changed my fight song. I've been that.
Consistent with that.
It was made for me. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Oh. Can't have, yeah, that's awesome.
then no, you're just so focused, and when you get in there, you just go, you switch, and not many people can do that.
Right.
They can't go in there and just fight someone.
Yeah. No, I
No.
I agree.
I'm fighting this person. Why am I fighting this person?
So so when you're in the octagon or when you got up to the octagon, like was it something like he was doing, or were you completely opposite?
I mean, you want to stay calm, but like when I would do it, you'd have the headphones getting ready, and then as soon as your walkout song hits, that's when like that switch hits.
Yeah.
Like I always thought of it like this dude's trying to kill me. I better do something to him before that happens. I mean, it's just like he said, it's a switch. You try to stay calm. Me personally, I would just like go over everything in my head. Okay, what if he does this? This is my counter. He comes out orthodox. I'm a southpaw, so that automatically leaves me open to a straight right if he's an orthodox because of the way you stand. You just play it over your head how you're gonna react. But I mean, I guess Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody has a plan until they get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you watch your fighter, the person you're gonna fight? Do you watch their fights?
I never did.
Me and my coaches, they'll watch it, and I'll watch it once or twice in the beginning.
Just so they can,
and-
so you can get it in your head kind of what to expect. But you never know because you kind of
Yep.
go in there not knowing because they can do anything completely opposite what they did in the fight before.
They can change their game plan. They could be like, oh man, he's probably gonna expect this or this, so you just change it up. Oh, he thinks I'm gonna take him down. Maybe I should just box.
So I'm sure you go in there different every time though, right? I mean,
I grew up wrestling, but I focus a lot on my Muay Thai a lot.
yeah,
So, I'm all around. I can
Yes.
stand. I can go to the ground. I can wrestle. I can grapple. I can throw you. I can clinch you.
yeah.
Like, I can double blast. I can do it all. So
That's crazy, man. I couldn't.
I like to
there's no
put
way.
on a show. Like, think about how you just said, where's your mind at when you walk out? Think about, my last fight was an old teammate, an old friend.
Yeah,
We literally,
you can't
we
you can't let that shit get to your head
we
then.
didn't grow up together, but we were good friends. I went to Colorado, hung out with him one time. Like, we were good buddies. So taking the fight was even hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Thinking about going into a fight and actually fighting an actual friend
Yeah,
was hard.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be tough.
I would.
That'd be tough.
I couldn't do it.
Like, actually trying to take his head off.
Was that a title fight?
Yeah, that's tough.
No.
That wasn't a title fight.
No. But it was a big fight because he's fought for a UFC contract. So that's mainly why it was huge for me. So
Yeah, no, that's
he was
that would
a
be
friend,
big.
but
No,
man,
I
look
do. And at the end of the day, like you're in the octagon together, you're an enemy at this
it's
point.
a business. You're my friend, but you have this. It's a podium, and you're where I want to be.
Yeah.
So I have to take you out of the equation. It kind of sucked, but it planned out perfect.
Survival of the fittest.
We weren't even supposed to fight. Both our opponents backed out or got hurt.
Oh, so you kind of just
He
like
was the main event. I was the co-main. He was a 125er. I was a 135er.
You guys still close?
I haven't talked to him since that night.
Damn.
Because he thinks he won it, but he didn't win.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
I dominate. Once the video drops, I hope it drops before.
That's the most recent one.
Fight coming up.
Yeah.
So everybody can see it and see a preview of what's about to happen on December 3rd.
So, and who are you fighting on
I'm
December
fighting
3rd?
Nate Morrow. He's from Hastings, Nebraska.
Hastings boxer.
He trains at Hastings Boxing Club.
Okay.
Good fighter. I'm not knocking him. We respect each other. We were supposed to fight a long time ago on OFC, but he got suspended.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm glad it happened when we were pros, though.
Yeah.
It was meant to happen on the pro side.
So, how lenient are they on your guys' weight when you're weighing in? I mean, do you got like wrestling? I know we had a couple ounces.
Pros get a pound. If it's a title fight, you don't get an allowance.
Oh, so you gotta be spot on.
Amateurs get 3 pounds. I've missed weight twice. I had a bad.
As a pro?
Yeah, I had to give percentage away, and it's happened. Many fighters have been missing weight. I've missed weight
It's
twice.
tough. With COVID and everything, though, that was a tough time to really try to.
Do you see how many
not
fighters
keep on the weight?
missed weight last UFC card?
No, I didn't see it.
Grant Dawson missed weight by
I saw that.
2 pounds, and there was 4 other fighters that missed weight too.
What was the title match that the guy missed weight at? Who was that?
That was the Charles Oliveira one a couple weeks back.
And he gave up the title, and he still won that match, didn't he?
He won that match and then fought for the title recently and then lost.
Yeah, but
that was a contender fight. That wasn't a title fight.
because when he lost,
Remember, he don't have the belt now.
Well, yeah, he didn't. He had to give it up to the
because he missed weight.
He missed weight, but he still won that fight.
He's won that
he
fight.
He just fought.
Even if he won, he still wasn't allowed to get it back. And then he went up back for the title.
Yeah, he fought
and he lost.
Khabib Prodigy.
That'd be such a shitty feeling.
Yeah.
But
he seems camp is crazy though.
Oh man,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's all crazy.
I just think the sport in general is crazy, man. Do you ever feel like you're getting your brain rocked ever?
In the cage, I don't know. I'm pretty.
Have you been knocked out?
No, I've been choked out.
Yeah, how's it?
Put to sleep.
How's that feel? Does it feel weird? It's like
it does. You wake up confused. You don't know
confused
where you're
as hell.
at. You don't know. I literally, when I woke up, I was like,
where am I?
Did I just fight? I'm like,
so you're clueless.
I'm like, I just fought.
Do you just black out? You just don't remember anything. You just
wake up with. It's like
you probably see all the lights and everything like that.
Dude, the lights are the brightest when you wake up.
I'm sure.
You're like, holy shit!
Did I die?
What just happened? Was I dead?
Is this real?
Did I have a fight? And I was so confused. And when I got up and stood up, I'm like, I'm fine. I figured out what was happening, and I was pissed.
Damn.
I was mad. It was my pro debut, so that's the first time it's ever happened to me, where I've ever been put to sleep, and never again.
Never again. Never let it happen again.
I snapped my elbow one time in armbar. I didn't tap. That was my fault.
Yeah, but you're determined not to. Yeah, you don't want to. I think that's the worst feeling is you don't want to give up. You know what I mean? You'll do whatever you can, no matter what it does to your body, not to give up.
That's the worst fighters to fight are the ones that, you can't break.
Yeah.
90% mental, 10% physical.
That's so.
You're not breaking me.
You
have to kill me.
See, that's so crazy and hard, but. And again, I mean, that'd be a crazy fight to fight someone with that mentality.
Yeah.
Just you're not gonna beat me unless you knock my ass out.
I mean, you get into a street fight, it's the same thing though. Like,
right?
You're like, if I get knocked out, I don't know how many feet are gonna stomp on
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get knocked down.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like
Same
survival of the
mentality.
fittest, bro.
Yeah.
It's survival.
That's
I've been hit so hard. I've been a legal need. Should have been knocked out, but I wasn't.
were you like
I was dizzy.
you were feeling it?
I had
Were you seeing stars?
I had a concussion.
So when you
Yeah.
get hit really hard, do you see black spots? Do you see like bright lights?
I've seen black spots,
Yeah.
and it was weird. Then I went, and then I got back into it.
Because some people say like they see like shining spots, and
Yep.
then I remember when I got knocked out, I just seen black dots just
Yep,
popping
black
up
dots.
everywhere. It was just weird.
Yeah, I saw black spots when I got dazed one time at Albuquerque when I was training at Jackson Links MMA Academy. I got hit pretty hard, and I saw black spots, but I didn't go out. I was fine. Then I got knocked out by a spinning back kick in my sternum.
Oh.
Oh dang.
That'd be the worst feeling. That'd make me. I feel like that'd make me want to shit right away.
We needed some hustle drops
I
after
get hit and
that.
I'd be like, all right, I gotta go shit.
I
We
went,
needed some hustle
Time out.
drops.
like my heart just stopped there. Like that was. you
Right in the
woke
bread
up.
basket.
What that is a different kind of knockout. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it takes
You
everything
wake-
out of
You
you.
wake up and know what the fuck happened. you
Yeah.
know?
That's crazy.
Feel that.
I wouldn't. I couldn't do that, man. That's too much. I mean, I have no understanding of what you guys mentally want to. That makes you want to do this stuff because that just.
We're all crazy in the head.
No, I mean, but it's like it's a cool
an-
sport.
it's
You
an
know, it's really
art,
cool. It's
you
hard
know?
as hell too. I mean, like I would never step foot inside an octagon whether I have gloves on or not. Like I just won't do it.
At this point in
You-
my life, I wouldn't do it.
You have to really love it. Like really love it. It has to be like you have to be in love with the sport. You have to not only be in love with competing, but just the art of it. You just
Yeah.
the technique,
Right.
learning, different moves, When I retire, I don't plan on stopping.
So
Mixed martial artist,
Right.
so there's a fight coming up with the bare knuckle fights. Houston Alexander's doing it with somebody else.
Yeah, Beltran.
Have you ever thought about doing bare knuckle fighting?
Yeah, I asked my manager. He's like, not right now, not while you're doing MMA. You're on a good run. Let's just keep that going.
So if things start slowing down with MMA, is that something you would kind of point to and try to give it a shot?
That's like the Nets
I
big
want
thing.
I
ain't it?
want to say I did it.
Right.
Take a shot, make a run. If I, who knows?
I think it's so badass.
Bro, that's a
I think
whole
I-
different
That's a whole
sport.
different ball game right there.
bro.
Yeah.
That is
I know, but
that
I'm
is
saying it's like
knuckles
I
to the
know.
face
Isn't that crazy
with
though?
no padding.
But I mean, they still tape up your hands, all right?
They like take out
So
half your hand.
Yeah. So
you
you're not.
can't have anything on your knuckles. It's just your wrist and right here.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So you
I
just
wouldn't do
stable your wrist.
I mean, it's
Your knuckles, they're getting fucked up.
for.
like-
I'm sure.
Straight up.
I can't. So I can't make fists because I chopped this finger off and got it reconnected. So
That
I
was
can't make a
gnarly back
full.
then.
Oh, that was so bad.
Oh my God.
That was so bad.
The same way.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I chopped that baby off. It was hanging off and
I
cut the
was-
tendon.
Who are you managed by?
I'm managed by disorderly conduct
Disorderly conduct.
management.
Train and
Train
Phillip.
and Phillip.
Yep.
Those are my guys. So
That's out of Omaha, right?
Yeah, they're at Omaha.
yeah.
So where?
DC
There's a-
Music tried to sign me for so long. Disorderly conduct music.
Yeah.
They have,
Yeah.
they have a record label too.
Yeah,
That's
started
how
with
they
Jim,
originally
Jimmy
started.
Jimmy
I
Hooligan.
I believe
Yeah.
that's how they originally started, and then it just branched out to
Yeah, because I'm real close with
MMA.
Big on DC. So.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
The more you know.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. So, what other places? If someone that's maybe watching or someone's listening, they want to get into the sport,
Or
what
just
what do you
train.
what do you recommend them to where to start?
If they want to just train or be a fighter.
A little both, I guess. If they want to train, I mean, I know I had people that used to go to Premier Boxing to learn the basics of like boxing and stuff like that. But where's a place that if someone wants to get into UFC or they want to get into MMA and they want to do this
There's so
at a
many
young age?
so many places around.
Honestly, Premier is a good place if you want to learn MMA.
Right.
Like their stand-up's not as good as Mid-America. Mid-America is more technical,
Yeah.
traditional.
Yeah.
So they follow a book under the Master Chai over in Thailand.
Okay.
So their lessons are more technical.
So they're old traditional.
Yeah.
I like
So,
that.
A lot of people do like that. I like it. You take tests to level up, and
Yes, that's good. I like that.
There's
It gives you kind of like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I need to work on. This is what I'm doing better.
train there with no MMA classes, so I don't take any classes where you mix it all up. I take my Muay Thai.
Did you jiu-jitsu over there too?
I take my Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I do my strength and conditioning, and I go to Premier to spar with their guys in MMA and stand up. So, which is good for me to have different people in front of me.
So you recently just posted a picture on social media with a group of guys.
Premier.
Is that Premier?
Yeah,
So is
that's
that all the
Premier.
guys that you kind of work out with and you kind of?
Yeah, that was some of them. Not everybody was there. The guys in that picture were everybody that's fighting on the card on December 3rd.
Oh, okay, cool. So is there still tickets available?
Yeah, I actually brought them just in case any of you wanted to buy some.
I'll be gone, but
What day is it?
Saturday, December 3rd. Yep.
I gotta check my schedule, but I'll reach out.
Yeah,
I
let me
had to
know.
check the schedule.
It's fun. It's fun. If you've never been to a fight, I do recommend going.
It's been so
Yeah.
long since I've been to a fight.
You will go again.
yeah, I've never been. I never been.
So
You never been to
fun.
them locally?
You have
Never.
to. You'd
Never
love it.
been locally. Well, yeah, I think I've only been back since 2019, so I haven't been back that long. So I've been gone for a hot minute.
I try to go to every fight that I'm not even fighting on because, I just.
Yeah, I used to
I
be.
love it. I
You want to
love
check
going
out
there.
who they got,
Yeah.
who you
No.
could potentially fight next. I used to do that all. Like
Like-
back when I was doing it, there was a promotion having an event every weekend.
Yeah.
So-
Just networking alone is like
So do they do a lot of the
Major.
fights at Ralston Arena or whatever it's called now?
Liberty Credit Union.
I know.
Yeah, is that what it's called now?
DC does.
So we do a lot of our fights there. They used to be done at the Ramada Inn at Coca Keys, but they tore that down.
Yeah, they tore that baby down.
So we moved all the events there, and we do Pinnacle. Then we just had one September 24th at the Speedway Village. That's what it was called. Speedway
Okay, yeah,
Village
I
in
know that's
Lincoln.
it. Yeah. So how do you feel with at the Liberty whatever they called it because they decided
Liberty
to change the
Credit
name
Union.
after a freaking.
That's the Ralston Arena forever.
It is.
forever.
It is. So how do you? Does that place fill up pretty good, or is it a different atmosphere?
It fills up pretty good. I like it.
It's a pretty big arena
I
for
like
that
it.
area.
Yeah.
I mean, for what
Yeah.
it is, I mean it's decently sized.
I mean, the area is very good. They got 72nd.
yeah,
Busy.
yeah.
We
And they got
se-
their own billboard
We
and
sell
massive
a lot
billboard.
of tickets, and I'm sure hundreds and hundreds of people would come by at the door.
Oh,
Bro,
I'm a buy at the door
I work
guy.
across the street at the internet car lot. So like when I'm sitting there, bro, I just see the billboard all day, every day, nonstop.
It's blasted all over.
yeah.
I mean, you got free advertisement, especially when they do like your guys' advertising cards. When you guys are up there, and those are blasted right on the front. You can't miss it.
It's great. This is literally how the business world works now. It's social media.
Oh, everything's social media.
I keep my new sponsor, TW Construction. He doesn't have a business page on Facebook. I'm like, bro, you really need to get one and put all your work on.
You telling me
there."
Mr. Ware does not have a Facebook page?
No, he
I
has a Facebook, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
have
he has his
a
own personal
business
Facebook.
page for his business.
I went to college with that guy.
Did you?
He was my roommate. Well, not my roommate, but he was I went to college with a good buddy, and he was his roommate, and they literally lived across the dorm. So it was Tyler Ware and then another Tyler that he was roommates with, and we were. It It was weird because he was a baseball player because he went to Iowa Western for baseball.
Tylers were at this school, bro.
Right.
It was insane.
Holy moly.
It was 3 of us all like in a triangle. It was
Who did it?
crazy.
Tyler.
Ed and Eddie.
How
For
weird
real.
would that be to be in a college dorm and all your names are Tyler?
Yeah, it was weird because I was walking down and I get to the door and I'm like, well, that's not me.
He said
That's
this
not
is at
me.
the U of T, University of Tyler.
That's not me. Oh, that's
Academy.
me.
You gotta be
Okay.
Tyler to get into this school.
Shoot, I tell you what.
knocking on the door. Tyler.
But it was weird because
Tyler who?
it was like there's like 5 floors to. Okay, Iowa Western is a great school. I loved it. I got my degree from there in radio broadcasting. I was on the radio for a while, and that's what got me into music. But their dorms for their sports athletes are absolutely horrible. It was like being in jail. The dorm was so small. It was half of this room. So just imagine that. There was a bed on each side, and then you had your changing closet, and that was it. That's all you had. And they
Welcome to
separated
Iowa Western.
and they just separated it by, but then you got all the people living in the apartments and all the students that are going there for academics that are living in these nice, beautiful, they have a common space, big giant room. They have a full fridge. I'm like, we didn't have a fridge. You didn't have none of that. We had to go down and we had to eat cafeteria food. That's what we had. But it was like cylinder block walls. Like it felt like you were in prison and you couldn't even open your window. Like you got a crack because they want people jumping out. But it was weird because Tyler Ware was on my floor.
Like, this place is so bad, you're going to jump out the
Yeah, you're
window.
gonna
at
want to
some
jump
point.
out. So we're not gonna give you access to open these windows all the way.
Got
So-
bars on the window.
So he was a baseball player, and I was wondering, like, why the hell are you on the track floor? Because we had separated by sports, so basketball, track, baseball, and then football was at the way top. And
Wrestling.
I got to know him for 2 years. Great guy. So his work that he does for construction looks really good. I saw that stuff that you shared. So yeah, he needs to get on that Facebook page because that thing will change his life.
Oh yeah, it will. Man, he
I mean,
does great work.
Just for us as a podcast starting out, we just hit 650. I mean, and that's for a podcast. I mean, I'll
Right.
get for a Facebook podcast page. I mean, I don't give anybody a service. My service is this. What we doing here. That's it.
This is awesome.
I'm not building. I'm not
Bullshit with
building
the
nothing.
boys.
That's all it is, though.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. So I used to do this in the military. And I'd have my friends. We'd sit by a fire pit and we'd play the hammer game with a stump and the nail. I don't know if
Right.
you ever
Yeah.
played that before. So that's what we do, and we just get completely drunk and just play that all night till the sun came up.
No.
Yeah, military. Go figure, right?
Um,
So, but with this being Veterans Day coming up, and I gotta go. I have family that all served. I have friends that all served, and a lot of friends I can't be with because they're in Mississippi or they're cross country. I got friends in Spain, Portugal, Romania, Africa.
I got a buddy in Alaska right now.
Alaska would be sick. I always wanted to go there.
Some of the Snapchats he sends of just moose and
Oh yeah,
bears just running across the road. I'm like,
beautiful place.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I barely like dogs.
Well,
love dogs.
so I got to travel a lot of places. I got to see a lot of things, and I thank the military for that. That was probably the best experience. And the people I met.
where was your favorite place to travel?
My favorite place to travel would have been Jordan and Israel. Israel probably would have been my top. I bought 5 fake Rolexes from that place.
Where they at?
You still rocking them?
I sold them full price.
Damn, I was like, let me get one of them.
Well, now that you told the world that
That's
fake,
fine.
those guys are going to come hunt
Nah,
you
they
down.
ain't coming nothing. But you couldn't tell that they were fake. Like you looked at them, and nothing about them looked fake. They came in a Rolex box, and you look at them, they were Rolex like all day. The only way, and it was weird because if you didn't know Rolex is a glider.
Yep.
They don't
Yeah,
tick.
they don't tick. Yeah.
So this one had it was a glide, but had a tick. Like you would just, if you weren't paying attention to it, it would slide. It would be such a fast tick that it wasn't like a nice even slide.
Damn.
So if you weren't paying attention to that and you didn't tear off the back, you would never know because it was numbered. Everything had a serial number. It had everything for registration. It was crazy.
Crazy.
So you bought them for like $30,
And you came back here and sold them for how much?
$450
Oh,
A piece?
a
man.
piece.
Wow.
Profit.
But I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah.
but a lot of the stuff that they had, they make it's a lot cheaper for them to make things over there.
That's
than
kind
it
of
is
like,
here.
Oh, I know.
So
It's kind of like the dude that was coming here to get the donuts from Krispy Kreme and taking them to
Dunkin' Donuts.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh.
Because
I
you
thought
can
it was-
only get Krispy Kreme donuts out here in the Midwest, I think.
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah,
Oh, I did hear about this. And
Someone was coming here and
Buying them all and then
and
bringing them?
and taking them wherever he lived, and he was selling them.
he was slanging them.
Yeah, he was.
$2
He opened up a
donut.
whole Krispy
100% he
Kreme.
was.
Damn,
I'm out there doing
what a
that.
hustle! That's a hustle for sure.
And
a
Krispy
donut.
Kreme told him he had to stop, or they were gonna sue him.
Well, yeah, I mean, at that point, I mean,
they were not happy.
how would you feel going to court with Krispy Kreme for them suing you? What would they sue you for?
Krispy Kreme tried to shut down student who travels 270 miles to buy donuts and resell them.
They say
He
where
would-
you're selling them at.
A Minnesota college student.
Wow.
That's
It would be Minnesota.
That's awesome. You know, I would thought that he would have at least bought Runzas and brought them back and sold them.
Right.
Yeah, that's where the money at right there.
I
Pocket of heaven.
when I was in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, I found the one and only Nebraska bar in Florida, and I'm gonna tell you that. You know, you got what, Florida State and Florida Gators, and then you got UCF, and Central Florida, and all those teams. And the one place that I went to was a Nebraska bar, and you walk in and it's all Gator stuff. So you walk in and it's all Florida Gators, and then they're like, I'm looking for the Nebraska bar, and they're like, oh, they're in the back. You go through the kitchen of this place,
So
and
speak
pull
easy.
you pull these curtains, and then it's just all Husker stuff all the way
That's
through.
Where
dope.
is this at?
It's in right
That's
outside of
cool.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Really?
That's cool.
And so the
I
guy that runs it, he used to live in Nebraska. So what he does every year before the games for college season starts, he goes back to Nebraska, buys a bunch of Red Dogs, and then buys a whole bunch of boxes and boxes of Runzas, frozen Runzas, and he brings them back to Florida, and then he puts them in the freezer, and when they're ready to come out, he puts them in the oven and sells them for like $8 a pop.
Damn, I wonder if he worked
Wow.
the deal out, or if he's
He-
just doing that.
I don't know. He just maybe
in the
just
back
something
of a speakeasy Gator bar behind the kitchen.
It was sick, but they gave away like signed memorabilia. Like it was cool. You showed up, you put your name in a raffle, and you could buy more raffle tickets, or you just get the ones you got through the door.
Right.
Speaking of Jacksonville, Chiefs play the Jaguars this week.
I don't want to talk about the
That's
Chiefs
gonna
right now.
be the Jaguars are gonna win that game.
Mr. Butthurt over
Oh
there.
yeah, you would Titans
Jaguars are
God.
gonna win that.
Hey, they might.
fan. Ooh,
Might.
I really hope so.
I mean,
don't
You
they're-
know
can
about
hope,
that.
but
Yeah, I think Casey's too good.
I don't know. Jaguars have been,
But I mean, Tennessee
And-
Titans
getting
lost.
better.
They've been consistently bad.
how's Broncos?
I mean,
doing?
look at the Jets.
The
and
the
look
Jets.
at the Eagles.
The Jets got
Yeah.
Sauce
So you're in the
Gardner.
playoffs, buddy.
We ain't seeing no
exactly.
playoffs, dog.
Sit down and shut up.
No, we
I'm cool with it. I'm
We-
cool with it.
we gotta figure out how to play on offense.
We just gotta go back and we gotta roll back our prices and
At least all you guys have winning
Walmart owns
teams
them.
right now.
Walmart.
we gotta bring back the rollback prices. Maybe we'll be better again.
Damn.
Are you talking about Green Bay over there?
Nah, bro.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers' little anger?
Bro, with the phones?
I
Bro,
still
I
can't,
was watching that game.
I still can't go with that picture they have him where he's like laying on the ground. And he has his chin
Oh,
guard up
yeah.
his nose.
Oh,
He's
yeah, and it's
what's
like,
going on?
Should have retired.
Yeah, man. He's blaming his wide receiver core, which
Of course.
he's playing like poop, man.
He's
Like,
playing
it's
like
bad.
crap.
It's all that ayahuasca.
He has the team. He has the team for it.
Yeah, it's cool. We suck this
Green
year.
Bay has a
We're
team.
in rebuilding. Let us rebuild. We've been to the playoffs 21 times in the last 26 playoffs, so just give us a break.
Well,
We gotta catch our breath here. Tired of winning.
you know, we talked about Veterans Day earlier, so I'm glad to see that Tom Brady made it home to his family safe.
He lives right next door to his ex-wife.
So stupid.
They moved in. She moved in right next door.
That sounds like a
my
Kanye
God.
West situation.
Yeah, it's just so that way he
Man.
can see his kids when he's home.
But yeah, from
When he's not in
deployment.
deployment, yeah.
We're back on that.
This long ass deployment
Yes.
that he's on.
It's a deployment.
Where's he going Where's he getting deployed this week?
I don't know. Who are they playing this
I
week?
have no idea.
They play in.
Hey,
They
Siri.
play Seahawks, don't they? In Germany.
Is that there? Are
I
they
think
are
that's
they
who- I
9
think
o'clock
that-
game?
Yeah, I believe that's who they play.
Hey Siri.
What
Who
was
did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play this week?
That was those 9 o'clock games are freaking sweet.
know who's-
Like waking up early morning and just like, because I wake up with
That's
you know,
why I
wear
missed
me on
Crown
Sundays, so I'm like, all right, 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, dude, that was weird. seeing
That's why
that.
I missed Crown Jewel because I totally forgot about it being on that early.
It's so weird, And it was cool that it was in Saudi Arabia.
That's where I want to
just love
go.
that.
Like, seeing how they've built that whole place up,
Yeah.
crazy.
Seahawks, you're right.
Seahawks, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Geno Smith going.
Have you ever?
Show out.
Yeah. That kid's a freak.
He is a freak.
He's a grown man, actually. He's like 40
So,
years old or something like that.
so Nebraska football.
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
We're going so good.
All right. We got 4 minutes left, so I want to get into it real quick. But Nebraska football with Mickey Joseph. What do you guys think? You're a Nebraska fan, aren't you? Yeah.
I mean, I am.
You're there. You're
I'm
there.
there, but
So what do you guys think of how he's been coaching and all the backlash he's getting now because he's lost that last game?
Bro, it's not on him.
Everyone thinks it is.
That's not on him.
Everybody's quit to blame the coaches, but he can't be out there making them catch the ball, tackle people.
So he came out in press conference and said, "Listen, I'm building something that was torn down." He said it was the worst. This is the worst team I've ever been a part of, that I had to rebuild from square one. And he literally has to drill everything out of everyone's brain and do it the way he wants to. But
From
I
the
think,
Frost era.
but I think the problem is he's going to get these guys
To rebel.
He's going to get these guys to be so good, and they're going to be killing it within the next upcoming season, if not at the end of this season,
If they keep him.
that they're going to get a new coach, and it's going to be all back to normal again, or back to square one again. Doesn't that seem like it's a pattern?
It's a pattern with Nebraska.
Because Bo Pelini did say, this is a quote that he said before he left: "You guys are going to be shit without me. You guys are going to not win. You guys are not going to have a winning season after this." And that was at a 9 and
Bo Pelini cursed us, bro?
that's like
Is that what
9
you
and
said?
6 after his 9 and 6
I
season.
believe that was his last season. Was 9 and
Nebraska just gets shitty picks.
It's not even that. Well, we didn't have a recruiting staff to begin
we
with.
can't
It,
really compete with these teams out in Cali and all.
but that's the
them.
thing. We were. Frost was
they're,
getting the guys in California.
He was
They're
getting the
paying
guys, but
big
they weren't
money for
executing.
Frost
the
is
plays.
guys.
Worse than Mike Riley.
They're paying good money.
That's hard
for
to
these
Record,
guys.
yeah, record-wise,
Record-wise, he was
Recruitment-wise, is a lot better, but
he got the, and that's the thing is like, man, he could have stepped down as a head coach and just been a recruiting. He could have just been part of the recruiting staff.
He's about to go back down to Florida and make.
He is. I think he's taking that offer at that school, which is smart. I mean, whatever.
Well, we're
That's
paying our
that's
college
elected,
players
sir.
now, and those.
yeah, we got NIL deals now.
And those players.
Give Reggie Bush back his Heisman.
They're paying good money for those
Facts.
players out there.
Oh, yeah.
And we can't get.
No.
They're like, why would we want to come to Nebraska? What can you offer?
Bro, Nebraska
me?
got bank for NILs. We got some of the best NIL deals in the nation.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But besides like Alabama, Ohio State. I mean, we're up there with like Ohio State when it comes to NIL deals.
Speaking of that though, I like to see who's in the top. What are they doing in the top? What are they doing top 8 now?
For
Or-
college.
Yeah, it was a top. How many teams going to playoffs now?
I know they were talking about raising it, but I don't know what the exact
So they
number
broke
was.
it all down with all the bowl games, and I'm kind of impressed to see who's.
How
up
about
there.
Alabama losing?
Oh
Man,
my
that's-
goodness, bro, that game was nuts.
I
But
became.
then Tennessee turned around and lost too. Right.
I know,
after.
but I became. But Georgia's a hard team.
right.
Georgia's a hard team. After that game, I became a
All
Tennessee
those
fan.
teams in the South are tough.
Yeah,
They get
every
all
team in the
best
SEC is tough.
players. LSU, those are some dogs. Dude.
LSU is now coached under Brian Kelly from the former coach of Notre Dame, and I don't think he's rebuilding, but he's trying to get it the way he wants to get it. Just how he got.
took a fat payday.
He did, but he was the reason why Notre Dame would make games happen and make playoffs and go to the championship like they did, and they got dominated a couple times by Alabama. But he's a good coach. He would have been a great spot for Nebraska, I think.
Couldn't
But-
afford them with all this money we're paying out to the coaches
Yeah.
that we get rid of before their contracts are up.
a
Is
whole new team,
crazy.
just
Yeah.
like the Broncos are rebuilding, and we really are.
It sucks that with
all
with
about
Wilson,
rebuilding.
with Wilson, he's not the quarterback. I think he's not the answer of the quarterback we need.
No.
To.
It's not his fault, man.
No, but it's not. But he's not the same person. When he left the Seahawks, he's not the same Wilson. He's a
Yeah.
completely different person.
He's playing with a completely different team.
He is, but he's not. I don't think he's as focused as he was. Now that he has his
It's that
family, it's
Denver Kush, bro.
his family. He's a family man. He really is. He's a family guy. I think he's more in line with his family than he is anything else. And that's the thing that separates a lot of these guys in the professional aspect of the world is like they don't care much. When they're playing football, the family's like it's like bottom of the totem pole.
Sierra started making music again, so she's getting paid. He doesn't have to be the breadwinner anymore.
Hey, I mean,
They
but
both making money now.
they are, but they have a beautiful family, you know, and they have I think they have one of the strongest relationships out there for, you know, a couple in the media.
I don't know anything about them.
And that's the thing.
I don't.
You don't, because it's they're not in the news. They're out of all that stuff.
He's a lucky man.
He is.
She is.
She's awesome though.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into that. She's really a girl kind of thing. 'Cause I
Oh,
know
no,
that-
my God.
He said it.
You were thinking it.
No, I wasn't.
That's a lie. That's a dirty lie. I see it in your face. I see it in your face.
Why did that? Why was that even a thing?
That was
that a
for so
rumor
long.
when we were a kid.
It was something to do with she had a bulge in one of her music videos, and someone said that. Oh,
And
that's
that's
a
how the
man.
rumor started.
That's how it
Bruh.
started.
Oh man.
Because of a bulge.
Did it?
in her
I'm pretty
shorts.
sure 50 Cent fed into that a little bit too, because he's
That's
a
50.
he's a pro troll himself. Like,
I love 50 Cent, bro.
He's something
He's
else.
hilarious.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here soon. So, tell us again, where are you fighting at? What time? And where can you get tickets?
All right, so Saturday, December 3rd, Lincoln, Nebraska, Pinnacle Bank Arena, Dynasty Combat Sports, season beatings. So tickets are on Ticketmaster. So all you got to do is go on Ticketmaster and look up Dynasty Combat Sports season beatings, and they range from $30 to up to $70, $80, and you also got tables, but the floor seating is very limited right now. So
Yeah, they were pretty
Get your
limited, weren't
tickets.
they? Yeah, so
So
get your tickets
hop
there.
on it.
tickets, and don't forget Bud Crawford is also fighting in December too.
That's right.
So
That's right. You gotta
that
get my
will,
poster signed, by the way.
that will be at the
Yeah.
CHI Center also here in Omaha. That's
Yeah, I
gonna
heard
be
that was gonna be a big fight. It should be a pretty big
one
one.
of his biggest paydays.
sad Spence and Bud. That
Yeah,
what
Spence
the,
is ducking.
that's the what?
He has
No,
been
it's
for-
the money. It's the money.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
The money's got to be
And-
right, though. It's got to make financial sense for both of them. I get it.
Right.
It's a
But
business.
the fans, come on, you gotta give what the fans.
Oh,
want.
you do. That's for sure.
do.
It's a big auditorium, and it's a big place to have a fight, and with one of the
Yeah.
big names in the boxing community. So, well, Ashton, thanks a lot for coming out. We
Man.
appreciate you, man. You know,
I
thanks
had
a lot.
fun. I had fun talking to you guys. Thanks for having me.
So, guys, you can catch us live on TikTok, YouTube. Videos will be uploaded to YouTube. Catch us all across Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are where we were. Might not still be. I don't know. I didn't check it last week, but we
Yeah.
were the #1 trending podcast in Nebraska. That's
Say
a
what?
fact.
That's big.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
fact.
That's big.
You didn't
So-
post that in our chat? Come on now.
Yeah,
I
what the
I
heck?
didn't because I wanted to
Heard
save
you
it.
withholding this information.
And
So on Apple Podcasts, we were #1 trending Nebraska
Oh, wow.
podcast. Our
Nice.
popularity
That's
bar is
awesome.
all the way up. We have I think about 172 downloads, and that's just downloads for one episode.
That's
So
all organic. We're
Yeah.
not out here.
I'm not promoting.
yeah.
No, I mean anything I post on my social media, that's it. Whatever
Yeah.
you guys share, that's all. You know, he's sharing stuff out there for him being on here tonight. So
he won't
it's-
do it again. No.
Yeah,
Oh, I will.
So don't forget, catch them fight. Ashton,
Still alive?
appreciate it. What's up?
Go follow No Chance 92 on Instagram,
There you
please,
go.
guys.
What else? You got Facebook page too. You got
Ashton No Chance Caniglia on Facebook. I have a fan page on there also, same way, and I have a Twitter that is Ashton _ Canig. No,
He's gonna
Pull it
check
out,
it out. He's
pull it
gonna
out.
check it out because that's hey, it's all right. These underscores and underlines and that stuff. I hate that stuff.
Twitter is at Ashton _ No Chance, and Instagram No Chance 92. Then Facebook No Chance Ashton No Chance Caniglia. So look me up. All the details for the fight are also on there, and I'm also seeking new sponsorships. You guys are interested? Have a business? You want to get out there? Please contact me. It's a little cheaper way to advertise, you know. And it really helps out in the long run. So thank you guys.
Well-
Shedcast LLC is also accepting sponsorship at this time.
We always accept sponsorships, but right now we do have Ambitiously Lazy. That's we're creating some shirts for us too as well. So
Mike's in the way.
Yes, I'm
Um,
gonna have to get one of those.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
those feel that material. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, that's
Love
good stuff.
hoodies, too.
And then Hustle drops as well. So don't forget to where to visit at.
FXdrops.com.
and you can get all your nice hustle drop needs. It's a great product. It's gonna wake you up in the morning time. I promise you.
Thank you, all veterans.
Yes.
Happy Veterans Day
Appreciate y'all.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
My significant other, Army.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We're gonna hit you guys off with a little video to take it away. So appreciate you guys.
Peace.
That was fun.
Thanks for listening to the Shedcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on Apple iTunes and Spotify at the Shedcast LLC. Go ahead and leave a rating and review, and don't forget to share the podcast to friends and family. Give us a follow on all social medias and visit our website at www.theshedcastllc.com to keep updated on all things happening on the podcast. From all of us at the Shedcast, thank you.